Hello everyone. So it looks like you are triumphant. You're triumphant in whatever you are endeavoring to do, whatever you're trying to do. And it seems that they are mad because you pay them no mind. You're just doing you, you're not worried and concerned about them. And, you have haters that are mad because they see you winning. Triumphant. They see you winning. They don't like that. No. And so we have people, well, actually, you're happy. You're triumphant and you are happy. And they don't like that. Someone's grumpy. Why are they so grumpy? Why are they so mad? Oh, it's probably because you are enlightened, huh? Yeah, you're spiritually enlightened now, goddesses. And they are mind blown. Look at that. They are mind blown about this whole situation. It blows them away. And so what they're doing now is hiring, what does it say there? They are recruiting haters. They are recruiting haters. Oh my goodness. All because you're happy and you're triumphant. And this says they will play victim once they know they're losing. And that's why they're grumpy. Oh, that's why they're so grumpy. And then we have rootwork. It says seek someone to help you with a protection spell. Yeah, since you are enlightened, maybe you can do that for yourself, or you can seek someone to help you with a protection spell. Because, as it says here, seek someone to perform or learn to do a hex-breaking ritual. And I think you've done that. That's why they're mind blown. Wow. We're going to get deeper into this and see what is going on with these haters. They're upset because you are triumphant and because you are happy and you are enlightened, and they're grumpy, mind blown about the whole thing. And they're recruiting haters against you. Yes. And trying to do some type of root work or some type of hex. So it looks like you've broken that. You triumphed over that, and they're mind blown about this. So let's go ahead and get into it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Hello, goddesses. Welcome to Rise of the Divine Goddesses. So glad you can be here. Please remember that this is a general message, so it will not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what does not. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so we can continue to grow, goddesses. Okay, so on the table, we have happy, grumpy, enlightened, and mind blown. So it seems to me that you're happy. You're triumphant in this situation. You're winning. Yeah. And the fact that you are winning, they are mad. Yeah, they don't like this because you're not paying them any mind, right? You're not paying them any mind. And so these haters are mad to see you win. They don't like it. So they're working on some spells, yes. And so maybe you have already how do I put this? You seeked out a way to protect yourself with a protection spell, or you had someone else perform some type of hex breaking ritual, or you did it yourself. And if you did it yourself, good for you. Right, so they're recruiting haters right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to clarify all of this with Intuitive Kev's Oracle deck. And, once they're grumpy now because you aren't paying them any mind. And they're playing victim, right? And it's like, oh, look, because they probably got to return to sender, right? Yeah. So they're losing. They know that they are losing. And so they're going to try and pull out all the hexes and spells and bindings and all kinds of stuff, blockages to stop you. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify with Intuitive Kev. I hope you all are doing well. We have so much going on in the world today. Oh my goodness. But right now we're going to delve into your realm and see what is going on. Okay. So we have feminine and narcissist. Okay. So put the narcissist here. Okay. We have peace, and then we have third wheel. Okay, we have witchy sister and main female. Okay. We have poverty. And finally, we have disingenuous. And on the bottom, we have chaos magic. So I was right. They're into chaos magic. They want to cause chaos magic in your life. They want to have a dark cloud over your head, have your head spinning, have you confused, right? Have it rain down on you, right? They want to rain down on your parade. So they're causing chaos magic. Okay. So with happy, we have feminine. It talks about abundance. You're the queen. You're very fertile, or you have a lot of fertility going on for you. You're a goddess. You're an empress. Yes, and you have this goddess energy about you, right, goddesses? And you're happy, right? And then we have peace and harmony. This person is so grumpy that you have peace and harmony, and that you are calm. They can't stand that. Oh, that makes them so mad. And then we have witchy sister. You're enlightened. And so someone thinks, oh, you could be witchy. And there's nothing wrong with witches, as long as you're not a bad witch, right? As long as you're not an evil witch and you just want to harm people out of envy, jealousy, and just plain old meanness or narcissism, right? So your being enlightened makes them think, or people think, that you are witchy, or that you're a witchy sister. It could be a sibling or relative that feels that way about you. And then we have scarcity, lack, poverty, and struggle. So whoever is mind blown, they're mind blown because they are the ones experiencing scarcity. Wow, they kind of went down bad, huh? Yeah. Ugly begets ugly, doesn't it? And I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about spiritual, the soul, the spirit. Okay, next, with they are recruiting haters, we have a narcissist, covert malignant. I'm never wrong. So there's someone who feels they are never wrong. And they're going to recruit haters against you, this narcissist. And then we have the third wheel. So the person who will be playing victim once they know they're losing is possibly a third party. Yeah. Third wheel, the other woman or a man, or a third, or just third party. Okay, next up we have main female. So with root work, yeah, there's someone who sees you as the main female. Whoever it is that's doing this chaos magic and they're mad because you pay no mind to them. This person could be doing root work, right? And they see you as very alluring. The main female, you're enticing, attractive. Someone doesn't like that. Someone doesn't like that you're very beautiful, attractive. You have this sex appeal about you. And, they just want to, if they could, they want to do some type of root work on you. So if you don't know how to do a protection spell, maybe you should seek someone to help you, okay? And then next we have disingenuous, pretender, fake, false. So this is someone you possibly know that who's disingenuous. This person is a pretender. They're fake and they're false. And you can see in this right here, they're wearing a mask. And this person wants to do a hex on you. So you may have to seek someone to perform a hex breaking ritual, or learn to do it yourself. Okay? So you can protect yourself from this disingenuous person, this pretender, this fake, false person. Okay. Now, let's get into heart's hidden secrets. So what's the secret here? What is the secret someone's hiding here? What's the secrets? What's in your person's heart or in someone's heart, someone who is a hater? What's in their heart? Okay. Return, karma, one day, and nourish. Okay, and on the bottom we have distance. So you could be at a distance from someone, some type of separation or space or some type of blockage. Hold on one second, let me grab another deck over here. Okay, so I found curiosity, so let's do some curiosity along with what's hidden in their hearts. Bottom there. What's the curiosity? Okay, we have throwing shade. Test results. Oh. We have living large and we have heartbreak. And on the bottom we have doing the work. So it looks like you are doing the work. You have a lot of growth that's happening behind the scenes. Your healing patterns you may have had. And also you're owning truth and unlearning survival mode. So that's pretty good. Now, with heart's hidden secrets, we have return. It says second chance opportunity, making amends. So someone who sees you as a divine feminine, as an empress, as a goddess, or you're in goddess energy, and you are very happy right now, they're seeking to return. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll have to find out, right? Okay, so, and then we have karma. Wow. So while you're at peace and someone is grumpy, someone is dealing with karma. And that's probably why they're so grumpy, right? Yeah. They're dealing with consequences, cause and effect. They may be dealing with debts. And then we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So you're very enlightened. And so with one day, it could be someday or maybe somewhere or another time that you might have been very enlightened, maybe in a past life. One day someone's going to realize this and basically leave you alone. But sometimes people don't learn their lessons. They have to get karma in order to do that. And next we have nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. And I feel this is you because you are triumphant. You are happy. And so it's probably because you've been nourishing yourself through self-love and through self-growth, your self-focus, and you're finding yourself. And someone who's in scarcity is like mind blown that you're doing this, regardless of the spells they try to put on you, right? And then we have, with curiosity, we have throwing shade. Since shade doesn't always have to look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. So there's someone who's throwing shade at you. And it's because this person, they are a hater and they are recruiting haters and they are a narcissist. And so, of course, they're going to throw shade at you. And then we have test results. The guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. So let's see. So this looks like a pregnancy test. So this person who will play victim, once they know that they're losing this third wheel, could possibly be pregnant or not. But they're getting test results. Now, even though this looks like a pregnancy test, I'm also feeling that the test results could be something else. Possibly, you know, something that's transmitted, if you know what I mean. And then we have living large. It says luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. So you, in your alluring main feminine energy, and you're very enticing and attractive, you are living large at the moment. You're living in luxury. And then we have a heartbreak. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the end, it's the fact that it ever felt so right. Okay. So someone who wanted to put a hex on you, the person who's disingenuous, who's a pretender, fake and false, this person is dealing with some heartbreak. You're going to have to find out what that heartbreak is all about. Okay, so let's see. Let's look into some tarot here. Let's look into some tarot. Okay, so we're going to look into you're being happy and you're being the divine feminine and someone wanting to return. Let's find out what that's about. Who wants to return to the goddess, to the divine empress, to the this beautiful feminine, divine feminine here. It's very happy. Who wants a second chance or an opportunity? Whoa. Cards want to go everywhere. Okay, we have the moon in reverse, and we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. On the bottom, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, so, you know, you're very triumphant. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of good things coming into you. Maybe some money, some wealth. But someone definitely with the Wheel of Fortune also wants another cycle with you. Now, you could be a Libra with the Queen of Swords, or a Gemini, or an Aquarius. So you have your sword up, but if you look at the picture way in the back there, there's a couple. So, now this could be a Queen of Swords who doesn't want you, because with her sword up, she doesn't want you to possibly get back with this person who wants to return to you. Because with the moon, someone is no longer going to, whatever secrets they have, they're going to expose the secrets with the moon in reverse when they return. So, I mean, they have to have something to return to you with, not just, you know, a puppy dog face or something like that. And so this person's at a crossroads right now, trying to decide which way to go. They're ready to take a step forward with the Two of Wands. And they're no longer holding on to secrets. And there's a Queen of Swords. This could be you that may block them with your sword there. Or there could also be a Queen of Swords who wants to block this relationship of you two together right there, of you and your person. Okay, so, and so with the Two of Wands, you could also be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And with the moon, a Cancer. Okay, so what's karma? What's karma? Show me what karma is. Okay, we have the Prince of Swords. We have the the 4 of Wands in reverse. And we have the Emperor. Okay, and on the bottom, we have the Hangman. So this person they feel stuck. They feel stuck right now because they are grumpy. They see you at peace and they're pretty grumpy. And for a reason, they are seeing you in a different light. You know, their perspective of you is different now that you're winning, right? Now that you're at peace and they're dealing with karma. So this person is watching it with, hold on. No, this isn't the Page of Swords. This is the Prince of Swords. So someone is going to rush in really quick. Someone who's dealing with debt and consequences. So they're not really happy with the Prince of Swords. They got their sword up. So someone could be ready to, I don't know, start something. But they're moving in fast. I think they feel like their time is up. And then I have the 4 of Wands in reverse. That usually denotes like celebration, coming together, or even marriage. So this person may not be involved with anyone right now. This Emperor may not be involved with anyone right now. But they could be, you know, acting probably standoffish, but they do want to come back. They want to come back as a different person. They want to show you that they can be an emperor for you. But, you know, remember, they're going through karma right now. So, you know, they may want to return because they're coming in hot and fast with the Prince of Swords. And you have the 4 of Wands in reverse. So they're not coming to celebrate. And then they see you in it from a different perspective with the Hangman. But also they feel stuck. So I'm feeling that they're not sure how to approach you because you are doing so much better without them right now. All right, so what's one day? What is one day? What is one day? We have the Sun. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And we have the Magician. And on the bottom, on the bottom we have the Hangman again. Okay, so again, they see you from a different perspective because now you are enlightened. You're not the same as you used to be. There's something different about you, and they notice this. You know, you're witchy sister. So in their mind, they're thinking, like, is she a witch or something? What in the world is she doing? And then we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. You know, well, you know, they're hoping one day that, you know, you will be happy to receive them back. But I feel like with the Sun card, you have clarity right now. And they're hoping one day they'll get clarity. But right now, this person is in the 5 of Swords. So they may be coming back to cause conflict with you, or they're dealing with a lot of conflict, or they're conflicted because you are doing so much better. And, you know, they see that you're manifesting with the Magician. Yeah. And they could also think, because we do have Witchy Sister here, that you could be performing magic. Okay. And this is them observing you, being very enlightened. All right, next we're going to look at Nourish. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you're a person, or this person that wants to return to you, this Emperor who sees you manifesting things, they want to work with you now. But, you know, either someone's blocking them with the Queen of Swords, or you could be blocking them. So you could be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor. And also, again, fire signs and air signs. With the Sun, you could be dealing with a Leo, fire signs. And I'm trying to remember which one Magician was. Okay, so, but they want to collab with you. They want to work with you. Now that you are enlightened, now that you seem to be in this very enlightened spiritual situation now. They see you at goddess status right now, right? So, yeah, so this person with the High Priestess, they're mind blown that, you know, they're in this scarcity. Well, you know, they have karma and you are being nourished. You are just growing like a plant. You know, you do have the Sun here, so yeah, so you're growing like a plant, and they don't like that you have this this enlightenment about you, this High Priestess skill, and they don't want you to have this. They don't want you to have this intuition. They don't like it. They don't like that maybe you could be a tarot reader yourself, or maybe you do practice spirituality or something in the esoteric, and they don't like this. They don't like that you just know things, but they do feel regret. With the Five of Cups, they regret now that they're living in scarcity, and they're mind blown about this because you are definitely winning. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is pre-Empress energy. We don't have the Empress on the board, but we do have the Divine Feminine, and you are listed as the Empress and the Goddess. So you're an Empress energy, and this is pre-Empress. I feel that you are on your way. I mean, you're very independent. You're beautiful. You're attractive. You take care of yourself. You know, look at that. Gorgeous. You're doing it. You're doing it yourself. Okay. So let's look at throwing shade. What's throwing shade all about? Who's throwing shade at you? Who's throwing shade at you? Who is throwing shade? We have Death. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the Eight of Swords. So if someone is in their head, they feel like they're in a mental prison. Now, you notice there's two people there. So I feel that this is your person along with the third party, because that's the one that's throwing shade at you, is the third party. They're trapped. He's looking like he wants to walk away. Like he sees a way out. But he is just kind of standing there, and she's just kind of confused, like wondering what he's going to do. So they're both in their head. So your person is in their head, and the third party is in their head, and they're all in their head about you. Yeah, whoever this narcissist is. So they're throwing shade. So you've transformed, and they don't like it. Now, we know that someone is doing, they're recruiting haters. So they could be recruiting a bunch of people to do spell work on you, or to gang up on you, gang stalk you, or something like that. But they inevitably would like to see you. Yeah. They don't want you around. And so they're throwing shade. They're saying all kinds of things to you. They don't want your person to give you anything. I'm like, what? I mean, you know, they're probably arguing, you know, because we do have the Eight of Swords, and he's in his head, she's in his head. And, you know, what do you want to get with her for? You know, what are you trying to give her? You should be giving to me, you know. And especially now that we do have the test results, we'll find out more about that. But yeah, this person, third party, does not want your person to give you anything because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. You already got it going on. You could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Virgo, or a Taurus. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of Earth energy here, and Scorpio with the Death card. Okay, so let's find out what the test results are all about. What are these test results all about? We have the Devil. We have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles. So someone doesn't like that you're holding back right now with the Four of Pentacles. They want to convince you to allow them to return because they don't want to let go. Now, we have the Devil. So someone's definitely obsessed with you. Whoever it is I feel it's both of them, your person and the third party, because it talks about they will play victim once they know they're losing. Now, this could be for your person too. You want to play victim. They're obsessed with you, but you realize that this person was toxic and they deal with toxic people. Right? Then in this third wheel, yeah, this third wheel is obsessed with you too. She's hoping to get pregnant. Because then we have the King of Cups. So this person does love you because it's underneath the Emperor. So they do have love for you. And this is driving the third party crazy because I feel that the third party probably knows. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So when they invested in the third party, you can see they're left desolate. I mean, we do have scarcity over here, right? Lack, poverty, struggle. So whoever they got with, yeah. And if you look at this picture, it just looks pretty bleak out there, right? Someone's trying to invest in something that's not going anywhere. Okay, now let's look at living large. What is living large all about? What's living large? Okay, we have the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Pentacles. One more. And we have the Judgment. Okay. And on the bottom, we have the Three of Cups. So here we go. So someone does want to get with you and celebrate, but once again, I feel that this is the third party's involved in this too. Okay. So, yeah, so this third party who's doing root work on you sees that you're very alluring. So they could be doing root work too. Like a ugly spell or a beauty spell, because you're very alluring. You're the main female. You're very enticing and attractive. So they want to put a spell on you. They see you're living large. They just absolutely hate this. And with the Princess of Wands, they're very curious about what's going on with you. Maybe you have your person blocked, or maybe you're just like blocking people that you feel aren't in your best interest. But someone is curious about you, about how you're living large. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles. And so with the Princess of Pentacles, hold on, Princess, okay. Yeah, so with the Princess of Pentacles, someone is studying you. They're watching you, and they're wondering how you're doing this, how you're able to live large. But with it being in reverse, someone doesn't want to think about that. Someone doesn't want to, they don't care, they don't care, because they want to bring judgment down on you, right? Because you are living large. And they want to bring judgment on you because they feel like, your attraction, your beauty, and you're being very alluring is taking away their person. You got your living large. And, they're curious as to how you're able to do this. Now, this could be your person too. And then with the Princess of Pentacles, they were studying you, but now they don't want to. They just don't care. What they want to do is they want to do some damage, and they call themselves want to execute judgment on you. And then again, too, their person could want to come back. You are manifesting. Okay, last we got heartbreak. So let's find out what heartbreak is. Okay, we have the Fool. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. And on the bottom, we have the King of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Swords, you know, someone wants to express some type of truth. They see that you're doing the work to better yourself. You're getting out of your patterns. They're observing this. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, possibly see you as the Queen of Swords. They want to be your Emperor, and they see you manifesting. They see you in pre-Empress energy, but they don't feel like they have enough for you. You know, they don't feel like even though they love you, they don't feel like they have enough. And I think this makes them feel very insecure because you're very alluring. And I'm sure that they probably feel there's lots of other people who are very attracted to you. And so they're probably curious about that. You know, you live in large. And then at the same time, I'm feeling that this is like the third party, just not interested. They just want to do spell work. They want to judge you and stop you. And your person could want to return. And so then we have the Fool. So this person who wants to do a hex on you, who's disingenuous and pretentious and fake, is dealing with heartbreak because they know that your ex-person wants to get back with you. And so they're feeling like a fool while you're looking like the Nine of Pentacles. And you've healed, you've rested, you know, with the Four of Swords. You know, you're doing the work, you're healing yourself. Even if you felt a little bit of their spell work, you're still able to heal yourself and be in the Nine of Pentacles. You're doing well financially. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So you're blocking them all out. You're getting a lot of, this is 6, there's at least 6 people, you know, because, you know, remember, she was, this third party was recruiting healers. So you're blocking them all out. It's like batter up. Yeah. And so with the King of Swords, yeah, so this is the truth. This is what's happening. And so this person wants to match you with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so someone wants to match you. And they're waiting for you with the Three of Wands. Again, with the Hangman. This is the third time the Hangman came out. So this person sees you differently now. They see you as the Wheel of Fortune. And they're waiting. They're waiting for you to call them. Maybe you have the block too. I think I saw that. I said you probably blocked them. Yeah. So they're waiting for you to call since that they can't reach you. So they're hoping that you will call them. Okay. All right. So let's see what your person is with the Burning Heart Oracles. Let's see what they have to say. What do they have to say? Oh. I just wanted to jump out real quick there. Now that you are triumphant and their chaos magic did not work, and also your person is mad because you pay them no mind. And so they don't like that, but they do love you. And it's your decision, because they did get involved with a third party who could possibly be expecting when the test results come back, or they're hoping that the test results come back negative, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see if we can get someone to shuffle out. I might have to pull. Okay. All right, so there. All right, so we have every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. So yes, they're hoping for you to unblock them. You do have your sword up. They are hoping for you to unblock them. And then we have, you're worth more to me than I let on, with the Emperor. So your Emperor is saying you're worth more to me than I let on. Yeah. What's that saying? You never know what you got until it's gone, huh? And then we have You deserve better than me. Yeah. You're enlightened now. You're different now. They know you're different. They know that you've changed. And they're right. You deserve better than them. Okay. Well, there are two here. That's just one. It says, you tame my demons. That's interesting, huh? You tame their demons. And then we have, I can't go another day without you. I think this karmic, or the third party, I'm going to say karmic because she's doing spell work and everything and throwing shade at you. I think she knows this. I can't go another day without you. This person wants you bad. And the karmic wants you, you know what I mean? And then we have, I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So they've been watching you. Watching and stalking. Watching and stalking. Okay. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Yeah. I think too they were feeling insecure because you're very alluring. You do have alluring right here. You know, very alluring. You're living large. So they're probably insecure. So I was selfish and stuck in my ego and I want to kiss you. So now that you have them blocked, now they want to kiss you, huh? Yeah, that's interesting. And we have, I want to treat you the way you deserve. Wow. If only they could have done that when they had you right there with them, huh? I'm in love with you. Yeah, so we said that. You do have the King of Cups. And guess who else knows it? Guess who else knows it? The one who's doing all this chaos magic spell work, recruiting people to go against you or stalk you and all that other crazy stuff. I've been working on myself and I am not the same as I was before. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting, huh? And one more. I knew you were the one when I met you. Yeah. And decided to go ahead and get with the karmic, huh? Very selfish. Now, on the bottom, I underestimated how important you are in my life. Well, he's right about something. He totally underestimated you. You're triumphant now. And they see that. And they're watching you. Okay, my beautiful goddesses. I hope that this has helped. I hope this has encouraged you. I hope this has confirmed what your intuition was telling you. Okay, my beautiful goddesses. It's so wonderful to be in your realm. Until next time, my beautiful goddesses, continue to rise.